Version 5.5 may have just arrived, but the leaks for Genshin Impact 5.6 are already out, and surprisingly, we already know most of what's coming next. From the new map expansion and weekly boss to new characters and reruns, there's a lot to be excited about. So in this video, I'll break down everything we know so far about 5.6 in one compact update. Let's dive in. First off, let's talk about the new region. A brand new area will be unlocked to the southwest of Newland, and it's already partially visible on the 5.5 map, though it's currently covered in fog. Once 5.6 arrives, this area will be fully accessible. Along with it comes a new world boss called the Secret Source Automaton Overseer device. When this boss enters what's called Sweeper mode, it gains attack and defense buffs through something called Flow Momentum. To weaken it, you'll need to use Cryo attacks to interrupt its enhanced state. For now, this boss drops ascension materials for the upcoming character Escoffier, though we expect more characters will use its drops in future versions. Speaking of bosses, let's move on to the next Archon quest. And yes, it's finally continuing in 5.6. Interestingly, this next chapter takes place in Mondstadt and will focus on Durin, the long-forgotten dragon buried beneath Dragonspine. As part of this quest, we'll be introduced to the final weekly boss of Natlan, a fight that takes place on a massive red and white chessboard. In Phase 1, you'll fight a towering king piece. Then in Phase 2, a queen piece joins in, and both begin to unleash devastating coordinated attacks. This weekly boss currently drops talent materials for Aoife, the new 4-star character. Now let's talk banners, because version 5.6 features 2 new characters. First, we have Escoffier, a 5-star Cryo polearm user who scales with ATK% and serves as a support unit. Alongside him, we're also getting Aoife, a 4-star Animo Catalyst support. Escoffier will be the only new 5-star in this patch, with the rest of the banner slots going to reruns. So here's the expected banner lineup based on current leaks. In Phase 1, we'll see Escoffier debuting, with Aoife joining him as one of the featured 4-stars. The rerun in this phase is Navia, which makes sense since she hasn't had one in quite some time. Then in Phase 2, we're getting 2 major reruns, Kinich and, surprisingly, Raiden Shogun. That's right, Raiden is coming back once more, which is unusual since Archons typically only get 1 rerun per region, but this lineup has been confirmed by several reliable sources, so it seems highly likely. Next up are events and quality of life improvements. The main event in version 5.6 is called Whirling Waltz, and it takes place in Fontaine. The big reward this time is a free 4-star bow with 500 base ATK and a substat of 41.35% HP. There will also be a few smaller events like Operation Downpour Simulation and Cross-Border Brawl, each awarding around 420 Primogems. On the quality of life side, the most noticeable change is the new option to purchase fates using Genesis crystals directly. If you're short on Primogems when pulling, the game will now show how many Genesis crystals you need to make up the difference, streamlining the entire process. Imaginarium Theater is also getting some reward adjustments, like Transient Resin at 6 stars and a new Sanctifying Elixir at 9 or 10 stars. Finally, let's talk about the Primogem count. If you're a free-to-play player, here's a quick breakdown of what you can expect in 5.6. From daily commissions, events, quests, Spiral Abyss, and other standard sources, you'll be able to collect about 9,265 Primogems, which equals 57 pulls. If you have the Welkin Moon, that goes up to 13,045 Primogems, or about 81 pulls. And if you're someone who also buys the Battle Pass, your total could go even higher, up to around 89 pulls. So that's everything coming in version 5.6. New map, new weekly boss, Escoffier and Aoife's debut, big reruns, and some very nice quality of life updates. Whether you're saving for Raiden, trying out Escoffier, or just exploring new content, there's definitely a lot to look forward to. That's a wrap for today's video. I hope this video helped give you a clear overview of what to expect. As always, I'll keep you updated with more details as they emerge. If you enjoyed the video and found it helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any future updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.